Season 1, Episode 3, Know Your Person. Welcome back to the channel. If you have chosen your niche theme, selected your overarching concept, and started plotting out your launch, you are probably feeling a massive surge of momentum. But right after choosing a theme, most creators make a massive hidden mistake. They try to build their messaging to appeal to as many subscribers as possible. They think that a broader message means a bigger customer base. But according to Chapter 3 of the Industry Guide, How to Start a Mail Club in 90 Days, speaking to everyone actually means you end up connecting deeply with no one. The text outlines a completely counterintuitive law of recurring communities. The most successful mail clubs are deeply personal, and personal things can only speak to specific individuals. If your marketing message is too broad, it becomes completely diluted, and broad messages rarely touch human hearts. In this episode, we are breaking down the exact strategy to uncover your ideal subscriber, understand their emotional needs, and create content that makes them feel instantly seen. Let's dive in. Create for just one person. One of the most revolutionary pieces of advice introduced in this chapter is a complete shift in how you talk to your audience. Instead of sitting down to write a caption, an email, or a monthly letter to a vague crowd of customers, you need to envision just one single person. Picture them sitting quietly at their kitchen table after a long, exhausting day, opening your envelope and instantly smiling. Who are they? How old are they? What makes them genuinely happy? What responsibilities or worries are keeping them awake at night? What brings them a true sense of calm? And what exactly are they hoping for? When you learn to create for a single, real human being, your business decisions become completely effortless. You stop sounding like a corporate robot broadcasting safe announcements, and you start sounding like a supportive friend. The blueprint emphasizes that people don't want corporate company newsletters. They are starving for real human warmth, authenticity, and kindness. A friend doesn't use fancy artificial language or try to impress a crowd with a polished performance. A friend simply speaks directly to you, and that raw sincerity is more than enough. Furthermore, having this clear individual in mind helps you design your entire club. You instantly know whether your brand colors should be bright and whimsical or calm and elegant, because you are no longer trying to please the entire world. You are simply trying to delight one person. People buy for emotional reasons. Now, let's explore the core consumer psychology of why people join physical communities in the first place. Most people like to believe they make purchasing decisions based on cold, hard logic. But the book reminds us that this is rarely the case. People buy for emotional reasons, and they rarely buy raw products. They buy experiences, feelings, and solutions. Think about why people buy fresh flowers. Nobody strictly needs a bouquet of flowers to survive. They are highly impractical and they don't last forever. Yet millions of people buy them every single day because flowers instantly create a feeling. They comfort a grieving friend, celebrate a milestone, or silently say, "I am thinking about you today." The book outlines how the absolute best businesses in the world sell emotions, not things. Coffee shops sell comfort, Disney sells magic, bookstores sell imagination, and highly successful mail clubs sell hope, anticipation, and belonging. Most people already have enough physical stuff in their houses. They don't need more clutter. They join a mail club because they are looking for a beautiful, recurring bright spot in an otherwise ordinary, stressful week. When you understand this, you completely stop worrying about how many pieces of paper are inside your envelope. You realize you are curating a vital psychological asset, the joy of anticipation. Long before the monthly envelope even arrives, your subscribers are already experiencing joy, just wondering what the theme will look like and what personal message they will receive. The third major lesson from Chapter 3 defines the massive structural difference between a basic transaction and a genuine community. Traditional transactional businesses are caught in a stressful, exhausting loop. They have to start over at zero sales every single month, constantly hunting for new customers. But memberships completely flip this script by focusing heavily on long-term relationships rather than quick sales. The guide highlights a powerful truth. Customers compare prices, but communities create deep, unbreakable loyalty. A transactional customer is always asking if they can find a product cheaper somewhere else. But a community member is deeply invested in your ongoing story, eagerly asking when the next chapter arrives. Large global companies can easily copy your product designs, match your prices, and duplicate your styles. But they can never copy a genuine, warm human relationship. That is your absolute highest advantage. When someone joins your club, they aren't just buying stationery. They are actively joining a story and becoming part of something much bigger than themselves. Over time, your subscribers stop feeling like isolated buyers and begin to recognize one another, sharing photos online and celebrating your collections together. By focusing your daily energy on building relationships, listening to your people, and treating them with immense kindness, your subscriber retention takes care of itself. So, how do you practically find this ideal individual if you are starting completely from scratch? The book shares a beautiful, reassuring secret. You are very likely your own first member. Most successful mail clubs begin because the creator wanted to build something they personally wished existed in the world. If a specific theme, a type of artwork, or a message of encouragement brings you genuine joy, chances are highly likely it will bring joy to others as well. Your actionable exercise this week is to stop looking at demographic charts and look inward. Write down 3 core feelings you personally crave during a stressful day. Then, strive to be the exact type of creator you would want to follow online. You don't need to perform, act louder, or mimic an artificial online persona to get attention. People are completely exhausted by curated internet perfection. They are looking for sincerity, real warmth, and genuine human connection. By simply sharing your real life, your actual workspace, and the things you love, you open the door for your people to naturally find you. Defining your ideal subscriber isn't about restricting your growth. It is about focusing your message so clearly that the right person falls deeply in love with what you create. Today's lesson was drawn directly from the foundational principles in the book, How to Start a Mail Club in 90 Days, which is the primary resource we'll be breaking down throughout this entire series. If this deep dive helped change how you view your audience, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going through this exact handbook chapter by chapter to make sure you can step past the noise and launch your community with absolute clarity. Drop a comment below describing that one ideal person you are creating your club for, and I will see you in the next episode when we break down Chapter 4 to discuss exactly what physical products should actually go inside your envelope. Until next time, keep sharing and keep building.